Look, calm down. Before we shut this bitch down, you better calm down. Before we shut this bitch down, nigga, calm down. Before we shut this bitch down, you better. Hey, look.
Calm Down TV. Calm down before we shut this bitch down.
DJ Calm Down TV. Man, who these people click to see?
Man, y'all click to see CEO.KSVG. You feel me? Calm down before we shut this motherfucker down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, where we at today? We're at a different location.
Yes, sir. We at a different location, man. Y'all at my studio. KSVG Studios located in Clarksville, Tennessee, man. We just opened up. We just kicking shit off. Y'all come fuck with me.
Yes. Now, tell me about opening the studio and what's the ups and downs of opening a studio?
Man, like, it's still, as far as this part, I mean, it's coming along. It took a lot of patience and like growing up, cause now it's like it's a legit business.
Right.
Like I got my LLC and stuff.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. So it's like it's a lot of stuff you gotta know, like on the business side, like actually running the business and then getting it up and running, promotion, and getting the word out there, like making sure you have the best quality of the best. So been working on this since like July.
Okay.
So after I left being on my own, maybe like a week after I started being on my own, that's when the opportunity had came. Yeah. So I took it. I was like, yeah, I want to be a boss. I don't want to work under nobody.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So yeah, the ups and downs, I mean, it's good and bad that come with it, but lately it's all been good though.
Right. Now, so when it came to opening and setting everything up, did you maybe learn some new construction along the line?
Look, I ain't even go, like, I had nothing to do with the construction, the building. I want this one red and black.
Okay.
But I want my wall red.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in charge of like the decorations and all that.
Yeah.
But man, shout out to the workers and everybody who been a part. Like everybody played a big role in helping me. So yeah.
Alright. Now, I was listening to a lot of the music on my way down from Nashville, and of course some of the music we kind of spoke on in our last interview. But I just want to kind of touch bases on what's it, the Innocent song where you talk about the heartbreak and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Is that song you wrote? Or did you freestyle that? How did that happen?
Man, I wrote it, but I recorded it when maybe like October, November last year. But I wrote it like probably like September.
Yeah.
Beginning of October.
Okay.
And it actually did happen like it's a video to go. We don't know if you've seen the video, but it actually happened straight like it. So like when the situation happened, like it was just like, dang, now I gotta put it into a song, because most of my songs be pain music.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make the visual as real as possible, like for real. So that's my favorite video, that's my first visual, and that one go crazy, like for real.
You still believe in love?
Yes. I got me a little girlfriend.
Yeah, okay.
Little girlfriend.
Alright.
Yeah.
What about marriage? What's your thoughts on marriage? You believe in marriage? You want to get married one day?
I don't know. I don't think I want to be married, because I feel like my career path that I'm in, because I'm hitting all lanes right now.
Yeah.
So I know my life is going to be one of them busy ass life, like one day on tour, studio, you know, like running shit. Like I ain't saying the marriage won't work out, but I'd rather just, you know, be with somebody for a long time and somebody that understand like what I do for real. Now if they go be down, then yeah, but I don't really see it.
Yeah. Okay. You got some other music that popped up on your Apple Music. Who's Joe De Niro?
Oh, Joe De Niro Actually, that's one of my customers that I record.
Okay.
Yeah, me and him, we got a couple songs together. I produced his whole last EP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my homie.
Is it somebody you met? Is that somebody you know from Clarksville or Nashville?
Nashville.
Okay.
Met him in Nashville at the studio.
Okay. Now, yo, A Homie, but the song A Homie, your verse on there, you kind of see Snap on there.
Man, we recorded that at the crib. Like, this was getting ready. So, like, after I left the studio I was at, he was still fucking with me and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So had my little setup at the crib. He came, and then that's what he came with. He told me, he was like, get on it. So I started right to it like that same day. You feel me? I be throwing shots. I ain't even gonna lie, I be throwing shots, but they be facts though.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even like I be capping. It's
Right.
just like I be throwing shots. I be throwing shots, but it just be like, it ain't. I can't help it that I can put everything into words in a song. So
Yeah.
it just turned out hard. So, but yeah, we recorded that at the crib though. That was crazy.
Yeah. So I gotta go check that one out.
Go check it out.
And I got another single with Wendy Williams. But let's talk about some of your older music. Was it a project that you put together called Controversy?
Oh yeah, Controversy. I recorded that whole, well, everything but that's on that. I recorded that on my phone, man. I ain't had no studio. I recorded that on BandLab. I tell people now, they be like, "What? It sound good." I'm like,
I don't even
man,
know what that is, but
it's like a recording app, like on the phone when you ain't got no studio or nothing. At that point in time, I was just doing it for fun. I wasn't even for real. But that's on that. That's my first like studio, action type vibe. So yeah, I rock with that one though. Like, I just be going through shit and I just be putting that shit in the song.
Yeah.
So that shit old, but it's still hard. Like when I listen to it now, I'm like, okay, you been hard. You just now you went to the studio and now you getting that quality. Now you getting these videos. Mm-hmm. It's like that was hard.
Now, let's talk about because of course you make beats and you're an artist. Mm-hmm. But when you're making beats, is there a particular do you like to make beats with your headphones or out loud? Maybe speaking to speakers. Like, you have a preference?
Out loud. Like me, I'm an 808 person, mm-hmm. So I like to hear that bass hitting. Yeah. Like for real.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Okay. Do you prefer to be sober? Like, are you the same amount of creative as you are to that's not wrong. Hold up, let me rephrase that. Like, do you like to be on the same vibe? Mm-hmm. Basically, do you make a beat and then you go behind it and make a song, or do you how does that work? How do you construct your
like, you talking about if I hop on my beat?
Yeah,
Alright, so if I hop on my beat, that's one thing I hate sometimes being an artist and a producer, because when I'm making beats and I want it, it's over for everybody else. Like, nah, I can't even put this on the website, or I can't send this out because now I'm feeling it. But sometimes it happens too much that I don't have time to give these niggas no beats, and they done hit me up 4-5 times, and then I'm like, dang. So I mean, as I'm making the beat, if I catch something in my head or something, I'll start writing while I'm making it, and then transfer it into Pro Tools and leave it for me.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay. Do you have a preference when it comes to record? Like, when you record yourself, do you prefer to sit down, stand? Is there a preference?
It depends on the type of song. Like, if I'm snapping, I'm standing up. If it's some lovey-dovey life, sad shit, I'm gonna be sitting down.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's because you engineer as well, right?
Yep.
So, because I heard during your performance, which we'll talk about the performance I was just singing, but you mix and you master your own stuff too.
Yeah, I basically do everything. Like, I'm hitting all the lanes. Yeah. Like, so I'm really multi-talented. So
Exactly.
like when I made shout out Vinci out there, he made the logo for me, and I really didn't even know what I wanted to call my business for real, because I'm like, dang, what do I need to label myself as? Like it was hard to find a name. So I just went on my Instagram, like CEO.KSVG. I knew I wanted to be a CEO, and then KSVG stands for Kayy Savage for short. So basically, it just represents like the microphone, that's me being the artist, the beat pad and the piano, you feel me? That's the producing. So it just, I don't know. But yeah, I do everything though. I would say probably the hardest thing of them all, maybe like engineering. I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's just like, but I'm glad I don't gotta come to nobody else for nothing though.
Yeah, exactly. What's something that you hear in a lot of people's music that, like, what's wrong with most people's music that they release? I guess how to say, like, what do you hear wrong with most people? Is it
like you talking about like quality wise?
Yeah, like is it?
When I listen to some people music, it's just I can tell when some mixed and when some ain't. But I've been in a situation where I record here and people already think it's mixed and mastered just off of how the quality is. So I mean, I feel like some people probably just rush. Some people can have a bad engineer.
Right.
I done seen engineers just want to get their money and just get the session over with. But
what do maybe artists do wrong when recording? You see?
Man, sometimes they'll try to rush through it, and they don't like some of them don't like criticism.
No.
Like, it's like, man, I done recorded people, and I'm like, hey, like, you can do this better. You can re-say that, because me, I'm going to tell you to redo it. But then if you feel some type of way, I ain't going to tell you no more.
Yeah.
But it's based off of, like, okay, you at my studio. I don't want nobody listening to your stuff like, who recorded this? And then you got my name out there, and then that's giving me a bad name. So everybody who come record here, I'm making sure that it sound good, that they clear, so people can understand them. Cause especially like if you on my beat or anything like that, like it worked the same way. I ain't go promote nobody that's not mean what I feel like should be met.
Yeah.
But,
talk about the name a little bit, Kayy Savage. He was on stage. I'm not sure if we talked about it last interview, but he was on stage with Boosie when he came down to Tennessee.
Yes, that was the best time of my life.
Really?
And that happened January 1st, New Year's this year.
Okay.
So from that point on, I knew this year was finna be something.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, but like, it was just crazy because, you know, from last interview, I told you he wanted the artist that I'm going crazy with. And like, I actually got something coming for y'all, and I can't even say nothing yet, but y'all be on the lookout because it's about to get crazy. Like, this everything is just the beginning. Like, right now, I'm really pushing. Like, that show, it started a lot of stuff. My name is starting to get out. Like, it's starting to get crazy. I got features coming, visuals coming. Like, y'all about to see.
Now, the show, just speaking on, what was that show at? Tell me about, what song were you performing? Was it the Triple B's song that you was performing?
Yep, Triple B's, and I performed Finders Keepers, which is an NBA Youngboy Dead Trolls remix.
Okay.
So, I recorded Finders Keepers first, and like, man, it was crazy. Like, I got a good reaction though. Like, I mean, I ain't saying I came in there like nervous, but then it was like my first time like actually finna get in front of a crowd. And then speaking of crowd, I'm the one who brought the most people out to the show. So it was like, okay, I know my homie in here, my family in here, you know, we finna rock out, we finna turn up.
Exactly.
And then you start having the people at the bar messing with your music too. It was just crazy, but they went crazy over that
Seeing the
Triple
hard work
B's.
pay off.
Yeah, they went crazy over that Triple B's because it was like I had to let it be known, like I come with the bars, the bitches, and them beats, like, And I do. I come with the whole package. So I had to pop my shit a little bit or whatever. And then, you know.
Hold on, so what's that again? Triple B stand for what?
The bars, the bitches, and the beats.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Them punchlines, I think it's the punchlines in that song that's really got it popping. And then if you seen the video, I don't never let nobody listen to the song without looking at the video first.
Okay.
But yeah, the show was crazy. I fuck with everybody who fuck with me, and Real recognized Real at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So it was just like, man, it was just crazy, man. I got another show that same night. I got another show.
Damn.
I got
That's it.
another
That's
show.
it. That's lit. What's is there anything that you was able to learn from that show?
Man, yeah. Well, not everybody gon' like the fact, you feel me, that you can bring people out to support you. Like, I had a big support system. Everybody who came in from me had on my shirts.
Oh, that's okay.
So you knew who was for Kayy Savage when they walked through the door.
Exactly.
So with me bringing the most people out, I got people looking at me like, dang, like when I came, it was a friendly competition. When I came, you know, I'm chopping it up with everybody. I'm giving them my business cards and stuff because I'm promoting the studio while I'm there because it's like 14 other artists there too.
Yeah.
So I'm promoting the studio, and like at first it was cool, but then like I seen how they played it at the end. I'm like, oh, okay, like this how it is. So I basically learned like, man, everything ain't gonna be fair. You gonna have some favoritism. You gonna have people support this person just because y'all friends. Like basically the talent show wasn't even about the talent.
Right.
So I was like, man, I ain't doing no more. Me and my team decided we ain't doing no more talent shows because we really felt some type of way about that one. But it's all good at the end of the day because I came out, my crowd came out, I did my thing, I had the crowd jumping, I got the best 4K footage.
Yeah.
So, and I got 2 more shows after that. Like, so I was like, I can't even get mad. Like,
I won.
Yeah, y'all won this, but where y'all gonna be at the next couple of months though? So yeah, that's what I had to learn. Just stay humble, and I really wanted to pop my shit at the end, but I was like, nah, cause I'm gonna want to come back. Like I'm gonna want to be back in here. I ain't want to be on no disrespectful or no sore loser shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was crazy though, man. I loved it. That was the best night. Like that was one of the best nights for it.
Can we expect to see that? We got that footage. They got some of the best footage. Is that you gonna drop that footage, or you just
I dropped
I
dropped a little snippet on my page. It was crazy. Like it was just crazy because like so many people like came up to me like during the show like, dang, like you hard. Where you from? And, you know, I'm from Nashville. But little do they know I've been living down here for about 4 or 5 years. So yeah, but I'm gonna drop the footage for real.
We talked about the next couple months, but speaking of has holiday season coming up. Like I guess we got Halloween coming first and Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. You holiday person?
Man, the only thing I'm looking forward to is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I used to like Christmas when I was little though, but then when you get older, it's just like
you ain't getting nothing no more.
You ain't really getting nothing. You ain't really getting nothing. So Halloween, I like Halloween too, but Thanksgiving is where it's at. Like I'm so ready for that.
You got a favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Man, it gotta be that chicken and dressing for me.
Yeah.
That chicken and dressing my granny be making.
Okay.
I'm talking about, man, crazy.
Now, can you eat anybody chicken and dressing?
Nah, I can't even eat anybody cooking. I'm picky.
Me too.
Like, if it ain't my granny's or like a restaurant that I know of or my mama's, don't invite me to no family. Like, don't invite me to shit unless it's a grill out. You know, unless it's a grill out. All grill food be hidden. But, like,
it's
cooking,
the vegetables for me.
Man, I'm like breakfast, anybody's breakfast? No, like, I would skip out on breakfast at somebody's house. That's dead.
Yeah. Okay. But, okay, growing up, since Halloween's coming up first, did you maybe have like a favorite Halloween costume of all time?
Man.
Or maybe like a favorite like scary person or scary movie or something like that?
Man, I ain't never been with the scary stuff.
Nah.
I'm still not with the scary stuff. But man, like costume wise, man, I remember a long time ago, I was dressed up as a fucking fairy. That was like years ago. Like that was way back. But other than that, you know, like growing up in the hood, just go get you a plastic bag, go door to door, little mask or something.
Yeah.
But no, I ain't had no favorites though. But I like going in the good neighborhoods, getting the good candy.
Got any
shit like that.
favorite Halloween stories or crazy stories? Maybe you went
Man.
with some friends or something?
Well, last Halloween went to the haunted house.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's cool when you with people.
No.
When you with people.
Don't be in the middle. Cause the middle, you get that nigga, the people behind you be down there running you over, trying to run from folks and some shit.
Grabbing your shirt and everything.
So back don't wear no white shoes to no haunted place. You feel me? You remember which haunted spot you went to?
Man, it was somewhere in another part of Tennessee. It had like a woods.
It wasn't like Monster Mountain, was it?
Nah, it's somewhere. It was somewhere like past, I think, like Laverne and Smyrna and all that.
Alright. What about Christmas? You got a favorite? Remember one of your favorite Christmases or favorite presents you might have got when you was young?
Me, I like shoes.
Okay.
So anytime I get some shoes,
Yeah.
it's always good. Shoes, clothes. I mean, back then I used to like, you want to call it toys or whatever, but like, yeah, basically just shoes.
Yeah. Okay. And you still rocking the Pumas?
Man, listen, I'm coming for that sponsorship. Like, I actually went yesterday in Opry Mills. And that's the first time I've been like in a while. I be forgetting like they actually have one.
A Puma store.
Yeah, a Puma store. So I've been rocking Puma since like 8th grade.
Right.
Like, and I still got all my shoes from 8th, like my feet, like so I still.
It's a blessing.
Man, I still got every single pair of Pumas. Like I can't even count how many Pumas I got. Like I just bought these yesterday, and like. Every time I go in there, they show me love. Like yesterday, got a little discount in store, and then they sent me a little coupon. Cause I be telling them, like, man, I shot y'all out in the songs and everything. Like I'm wearing y'all faithfully. Like, so that's one of my goals. Like when I actually get enough, get a bigger audience. Like I want to be a Puma sponsor. And, you know, I'ma stand on that because maybe I can go viral one day. Maybe somebody tag Puma and they see me. I've been rocking
this. You gotta speak it to existence.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I love me some Puma. Other than my brand, Puma is me all the way.
Okay. What's maybe something that Kayy Savage is into that the fans would know? Like when you're not making music, producing and recording all the artists, what's Kayy Savage doing? Like what's a random hobby, maybe? Or
Random
what's
hobby.
like to do? Maybe binge watching something on TV or something.
Oh, yeah, I be watching all the shows on Netflix. I be watching
What you watching right now? What's a good one?
I ain't really watching none on Netflix. I be watching All American, Power, The Oval. That's what I'm watching right now. The Oval on BT.
Oh, okay.
I be watching that with my granny. So like when I ain't doing none of this, then I'm gonna be watching stuff.
Yeah.
I be on YouTube, like I perfect my craft, like watch the YouTube videos on how to make this type of beat. Like lately I've been in another lane of beats. Like I've been more like on a trap vibe. Cause last time we spoke, I was telling you about how I was on like the pain beats and all that. But I've been on the trap vibe. I done made a country trap beat, Latin trap beat. Somebody had hit me up and was like, they like Latin trap beats, so then that's when I was like, alright, like I'm gonna try to do something because I want to be able to have something for everybody. So yeah.
Alright, now back to the studio a little bit. When it comes to artists, people want to book studio time, Is there any certain way they need to go about it? Need to DM you or call you? Is there a minimum amount of time they have to book? How do you go about booking with Kayy Savage?
Man, basically, I got Instagram, KSVG Studios. You can DM on there, and then I have a website that I'm putting together, but you can book through the website too. We start at like $70 an hour. That's the base price, but lately we've been running the deals on 2 hours for $120. You know, just trying to get people in here, and then if they like the quality, then that's when they'll pay the $70 an hour. It's really not no minimum to book because some people be wanting to get just 1 hour. So if you only get 1 hour, then it's just gonna be $70. But if you get more than 1 hour, we'll fuck with you.
Now, there are specific hours of operation.
Man,
Is this where you book? You feel me? You book to hire or type shit whenever.
Man, from 12 to 12.
Okay.
From 12 to 12, basically. Yep. Anything after that, it's gonna be extra.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, of course, you walking into the space, you got we got a lot of space. Now, what else you plan on doing with all this space? Of course, you got the studio, but what's you doing? What's your upcoming plans for your building?
So basically, you know, we got the studio, and then the room next to this one gonna be like a lounge area, people lounge, whatever, play the game, and then the front room. That's gonna be for events. Eventually, I'm gonna start throwing my own events, listening parties. I might have a beat battle, like anything as far as events that I want to do, and then people on the outside can come to me if they want to book or need a space that's gonna be available. So really not gonna be doing too much to that front room. We just gonna have it like playing. You never know what somebody might want to do, but it's gonna be up to par. It's almost done though. So, yeah.
Let's see. Let's talk about some of your music a little bit more. What you working on for the most part?
Man,
I see you cooking up all the time, but what type of projects or singles can we be expecting?
Man, I got an EP that's about to drop. Last time I talked to you, I had EP that's about to drop, but we scratching the collab one or whatever. I'm still dropping my single EP, me by myself. Basically, that's just gonna be all my pain music. I gotta choose which ones for those, but I've been working on, like, I got a lot of music in the vault now. Like, since I've been getting this studio together, like, I've been practicing like with myself before I bring somebody else in. So I've been recording a lot of music. I got some features I've been doing, crazy features that I've been doing. Preparing for videos, just building up content for my website to link to everything, like just getting content together. That's with everything. That's with beats, that's with songs, like that's with everything. Just building right now.
Okay.
You go see this on everything. Like I'm getting some more decorations to put in here. I got the coaster, I got the mouse pad right there. Man, got some rolling trays coming. Got the pillows coming. More merch, business cards, flyers, all that, like, logo about to be pushed.
Okay, in our last interview, we talked about how people often ask you to teach them how to make beats. Since you got out of space now, you think about doing something like that, or what's up?
Yeah, later down the line, once I figure out how I want to construct the class, because it's like so much stuff that you got to teach. Like, it ain't all about just making a beat, it's the sounds and you gotta get the sounds, you gotta have the right packs, you gotta learn how to arrange your beats, mix, master your beats like the same way as engineering. So, but yeah, a lot of people been hitting me up for about a couple months now, like, hey, I wanna learn how to do this, or they'll see me do it and they'll like be intrigued, and I just be like, all right, I'm gonna have to do it, because it's to the point where like at least 10 people done came and asked me, so I know I have at least 10 people in the class. So
I might be in that mug.
Man, nah, for real. Like one of my favorite YouTube producers, they do it through like Zoom. Like they do classes through Zoom and stuff like that, and share screens and shit. Like it's some way they do it like that. But I be watching other
technology.
people. Yeah, I be watching other people, but then you know me, I had to learn I ain't gonna say I learned hands-on. I'm a visual learner, so I watched like off of YouTube. So basically, I learned how they teaching it. So I'm just trying to figure out like what'll be best for everybody. But yeah, with all this space, we most definitely gonna make use of it. For real.
Do you feel like there's maybe a easier program to start off with? Would you say, or
FL Studio?
Yeah.
Like I started with Logic, and that shit was so ass. Like I told a nigga. He was like, what you make beats on? I was like, Logic. He was like, what? Like, that's just the low of the low. Like, don't nobody really use Logic for real. Everybody on FL. Okay. Like, FL is the spot. So he sent it to me, and I've been learning on there ever since then. But when I first pulled it up, I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. I was lost as hell. But once you learn it, make a beat 10-15 minutes. Okay. For real. But yeah.
Any message to the fans or shout outs you want to give before I let you go?
Shout out to Kayy Savage Entertainment. Shout out to everybody who had a part, who was able to work with me on this studio. I'm talking about everybody, because I had a lot of help, a lot of support. Shout out to my fans. I got more music coming for y'all artists. The beats that I got now on a whole nother level. So all I can say is just stay tuned.
Well, shit, I appreciate you showing me the new spot.
Yeah, for sure. Come back.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to come back and see you. But y'all subscribe to the channel. Follow Kayy Savage. We out.
It's your girl, Kayy Savage, rocking with Calm Down TV. Calm down before we shut this motherfucker.